Welcome to How to Eat a Taco with Joel Hansen.
12 seconds later.
This thing is so huge. Just imagine when you're like finally gonna let the water, the full force of the water, from the cut off the diversion tunnels, go against this dam. You're like, I hope this holds. Man, that's cool though.
Flashback.
The great, magnificent Hoover Dam and tacos. Can the day get any better? Well, today we're going to be in and out of Las Vegas and Arizona and or Boulder and or, well, the Hoover Dam. So if you're not familiar, the Hoover Dam is an amazing engineering feat which was completed surrounding the Great Depression. We're going to tell you all about it, but it is located literally adjoining the state of Nevada and the state of Arizona in the United States. This thing has so much concrete that it could wrap around the world like a couple times. It's just the absolute most crazy thing. And there's even bodies from workers that fell into the dam, into the concrete. They had to leave in there. So maybe things are going to be a little crazy. But of course, we're going to then end up with some amazing, delicious tacos. Las Vegas is like one of the best places to get tacos. Delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. And I'm going to show you how to properly eat a taco. So, I'm Joel Hansen. Welcome to the More Joel Hansen channel. I'm joined by my lovely friend Julie as we go check out the amazing Hoover Dam. A must-see and do if you are in and around Arizona and or Las Vegas at all. It's very close. In fact, it's like maybe an hour drive from Las Vegas. A well-known item, but a not well-known secret of how quick, easy, and accessible it is to go see. And then, like I said, we gotta go get some tacos, the best food, and you're gonna learn how to eat a taco like Joel Hansen. So let's go.
Hey everyone, Joel Hansen here, and we are in basically Boulder, Nevada, or some people say Nevada, whatever you want to say. We're about to go to the Hoover Dam. Literally, look at this. This is the Hoover Dam entry point. Gonna go check out the Hoover Dam. Been trying to get here for way too long, and finally we'll get to see it. So let's go see what the Hoover Dam has to offer. And going down to the Hoover Dam. Looking good, looking good. All the rocks and mountains. And there's the big old bridge. Woo-wee. And so this side is Nevada, and that side is Arizona. So that little Lake Mead, or the lake right down below here, separates the two. So just goes to show that, well, hold on, wait a minute. Are we gonna technically, oh no. I was gonna say, are we gonna get over to Arizona today? But not today, just Nevada. Well, maybe. If we go across the Hoover Dam, look, which is right there, we actually would. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to Arizona. And all these amazing, yet slightly crazy things going on. Looking good. And here we're actually driving across the Hoover Dam. Might have to turn around though. I think this is an unanticipated trip, but hey, we are going to Arizona. Look at that, across the Hoover Dam. I didn't know you could drive across it anymore. But yeah, we're gonna get out, do some stuff, get a tour, and see the sights here momentarily. All right, we just parked, so we're here gonna go try to find the tours and all that good stuff. We have some beautiful big rocky red things. We have the bridge, well, there's sights and scenes to be had, and yeah, let's go figure out how to get to the visitor center and tours, because the escalator looks kind of closed over here, but nonetheless, it's gorgeous and a beautiful day, hot, lots of sun. Shall we? Voila.
Made bare Hoover's name began with an explosion. Not only of black powder and dynamite, but one of human tenacity and ingenuity. It was the largest single contract awarded to that time by the federal government. It took the combined resources of 6 companies, forged into a single contracting entity, to undertake the mammoth project.
All right, everybody, so we just watched the movie, and I'm going to try to summarize it. So opened in, I believe, 1935 as the Boulder Dam, and then in 1947 they changed it to the Hoover Dam. the gentleman with the last name of Hoover was kind of the main engineer and gentleman that kind of made it happen. He also kind of like had the advocacy for it. There's enough concrete in the Hoover Dam to go around the whole equator with a 4-foot wide sidewalk, which is insane. There was millions and millions and millions. I'm talking like, was it 20 million pounds of concrete, millions of pounds of steel. It was like they claimed it the biggest engineering feat since the construction of the Great Pyramids. Craziest thing, so they got it done in 5 years versus the estimated 7. One of the main actual abilities or reasons, because they had the cooling pipes, like an actual legit refrigeration, cold water system running throughout the dam. Because otherwise, they figured it would take 100 years for that concrete to cool naturally. They had to create a whole town or a whole city to house the workers there. They worked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, only 2 days off a year. Their wages started at $4 a day. Just like the absolute size and whatever of this project is insane. What they don't tell you in there, there's actually people who died and fell in the concrete. They had to leave them, so there's actually dead bodies in it. And then, I mean, the fact that they were able to divert the Colorado River to make Lake Mead the world's biggest man-made, or at least America's biggest man-made lake, which now provides not only water and or this dam providing power to like Los Angeles, Nevada, Arizona, even down to Mexico. So just all I can say is wow, and what the heck, this thing is massive. And then here's actually what it all looks like. So what is now Lake Mead, the Colorado River went through, like, you know, diverted through like the pipes and the turbines. Obviously this is the dam, middle of Nevada, Arizona. Visitor center, that's basically where we are right now. And then that's where the powerhouse is. And then what is the Colorado River after it is, you know, technically power and harvested. And yeah, crazy. And we have the Hoover Dam exhibit gallery. So we'll see a little bit more about the history and a little bit more. Talking about the rivers, talking about droughts and floods which used to plague the deserts environments. And being built during the Great Depression, that's what brought so many people here to work. So at the peak operations, they had over 5,000 men, and that's where they built this basic, Boulder City, which Boulder City had the largest population of any Nevada city at the time in like a year, which is crazy to think about. Here we have the hourly wages. So there you go, guys. How about 50 cents an hour? Woo, times have changed. Here we have a timeline. So this is cool. So it was only in 1869 that we actually have the first documented trip down the Colorado River through the Grand Canyon. And then like literally just 30 years later, they're basically like, how can we use its power? How can we reroute it into, you know, basically something, you know, an initiative? This is where they start doing the reclamation of it. This is when they actually kind of get passed into Congress. Here's the 6 companies, just that they do a 6-company collaboration to make this work. The diversion of the water, the tunnels, the first concrete being poured. Lake Mead began to fill, Lake Mead, which used the diverted water. And the last concrete poured, again, like just a couple years later. And all the way, guys, Franklin Roosevelt inaugurated it. They actually got done like 26 months, and then, yeah, they're making electricity and they rename it. Pretty cool. So then this strategy works. So the water from Lake Mead enters these intake towers. It's diverted through the pipelines to the generators. Then that's where the water is forced through the penstocks, increasing its velocity and turning the turbines. And you have then electricity. And basically how it works, you have like a magnet, and the water forces the magnet to go against like the polarization, and that creates the generation of energy. All right, everybody, and here we are. Look at this. Man, that is hard to conceptualize the size of it. It is so big. This is a wide angle, guys. I mean, look how big the people are on there compared to the size of this. Man, so much concrete. Crazy. And then there's obviously the turbines and stuff. Just imagine, like, man. So I'm gonna show you another angle. Like, just look how big this is. This thing is so huge. Just imagine when you're like finally gonna let the water, the full force of the water, you know, from the cut off the diversion tunnels, go against this dam. You're like, I hope this holds. Man, that's cool though. Seriously, crazy. And everybody, look at this. So like, it's almost as, the Hoover Dam is almost as tall as the Eiffel Tower. It's taller than the Gateway Arch, taller than the monument, taller than some of the pyramids. Got the bridge over here. And just look at this. It's so gorgeous. Crazy. So cool. And over here on the rock, see where that line is? That's the water line. Pretty cool. And here's a photo of me and Julie and the dam. All right, officially started the tour. We're in an elevator about to go down. So see what the turbines and walls and concrete has to offer. And 500 some feet down, we are in tunnels of concrete. And it is 70 degrees down here. It is definitely a lot chillier than the 105 degrees outside. Oh, look, we even got water. And here, this is an old diversion tunnel, which now this is the intake pipe, which is so big and so thick it's hard to even imagine, which now feeds the water to the turbines. But just like crazy to think about.
So why does Arizona?
And heading up to a second level, which more, you know, blasted out tunnels and craziness. Crazy. But this is cool. It's like, I don't know, well, we're underground.
Power plant. Now this is the point of tour where I get to test your knowledge. Based on the information I've given you, what direction is Lake Mead? Point it out, where's Lake Mead? If you're pointing to my right, that's the direction of Lake Mead. The only thing standing between us and Lake Mead is Hoover Dam, and it's to my right behind that wall. Stands 726.4 feet tall. Spans across Black Canyon 1,244 feet, measuring the top curvature.
It's
top
spinning.
of the dam, 45 feet thick. That allows it to rain. Now I'd like to direct your attention to 180 revolutions per minute, generates up to 130 megawatts of electricity, enough to power about 65,000 homes. When you pull them all together, 2,080 megawatts, and enough to power roughly 1.3 million homes. The lights on top of the generators, if they're on, that means that generator's in operation. Now I'd like to direct your attention to the rust-colored item on the power plant floor, surrounded by a fence. That is a Pelton water wheel, second type of generator they have on site. Well, now, when the Hoover Dam was built, it was the largest dam in the world in every conceivable category. And when they got the fourth generator online, it was the largest hydroelectric power plant in the world. So tourism was always going to be a factor, and that's why you have such an Art Deco presence. Art Deco was in the United States from 1930 to 1939. Hoover Dam completed in 1936. First generator went online 26 October 1936. Last one online December 1st, 1961. So it was a 25-year process. Terrazzo marble lined with aluminum to accentuate the aluminum doors. Aluminum to us, recyclable product. Aluminum in the 30s, precious metal, and a staple of the Art Deco era. So you're gonna...
And once we enter this gateway, which we just did right now, we're officially in the Hoover Dam. Dam, everybody, dam. So designed for tourism, this whole tunnel is a terracotta clay all along here, which again at the time was just like stunning. And it is all the way. Interesting is they also got this marble on the floor. The floor is all marble. This comes from many different states, I guess even as far as like Rhode Island, New Hampshire, New Mexico. So they really kind of went all out to get the product they wanted. This was a very expensive product.
So other things to see.
And now we went from the tourist tunnel to the workers tunnel to go see that grate on the big actual dam itself. So this is a 5'10" tunnel. So we're gonna have to crouch ever so slightly so we don't hit ourselves. And it's pretty tight. I can very much touch both sides, you know, with some not any room to spare, or room to spare, I should say. So interesting.
Yeah. Stretch your arms out. Yeah. Still feeling it.
Woo. And here we got the famous view from that gate, where you have the bridge up there. Say, don't drop your phones. The Colorado River down below. I'll show you guys real quick. I'm not dropping my phone. That is cool. What a view, right? Damn. And this is cool. So there's actually a date here of when they, so July 23rd, 1940, when they did this section versus that section. Crazy. And then to monitor earthquake activity, they used a bar and these bolts, to which if they shift it, means it's moving up or down. Like this is obviously moved up a little bit, whereas if this bends, it moves forward or back. Smart people. And here's what they call the stairway to heaven. So down, super steep, 55 degrees. It's almost considered a ladder. And see, this is like the older stairs. And then they used to just have the water seep right onto the stairs. So this is the newer stairs from the 60s. But again, very steep. Looks like a ladder, almost slash roller coaster. And to try to show the perspective how steep that is, just like, it looks like a ladder. Insane. All right, and just came up from the underground. Julie, how was it?
It was scary.
Scary. I think it was awesome. So yeah, guys, we got Lake Mead up over here, water line, and then Colorado River. All pretty cool. So we're gonna go this way 100 feet. We're gonna be in Arizona. But yeah, now we're officially on top of the dam. Damn. That's the view right there. And here you can see like some of the old like tunnels and all that stuff. And then that's where we were earlier in the visitor center, observation center. And then just the bridge built in 2010. And all this, oh, what's crazy is this used to be the main kind of highway or way between Boulder and Arizona. But after 9/11, for security measures, they made the bridge. And all I can say is, ooh, hot damn, literally, no pun intended. This is crazy, and it's a hot damn. And according to Google Maps right now, my heart is in Arizona, my liver is in Las Vegas, and I am right in the middle. Like, I'm literally standing across these state lines. So that's Lake Mead, and I am in 2 states at one time. And talk about that for some of your location, literally being half in Arizona and half in Nevada. So this was definitely a cool photo I'd recommend you getting also. Let's add some water back to the lake. Wait a minute. No, gravity, water, go down. Hot damn, no pun intended. And then if you already get your photo with the dam, you need it with the bridge as well. And with that, we went back to Vegas for some delicious tacos. Welcome to How to Eat a Taco with Joel Hansen. Start with your taco. This is El Pastor. Grab your cilantro and your onions. Grab all the cilantro and all the onions right there. Then grab yourself a nice jalapeno. Well, the salsa won't fit. Take your taco, take a bite. And if you don't have enough, another taco in the making. Again, if one won't fit on your tortilla, just mix it in your mouth.
Thank you so much for checking out the video. I really hoped you enjoyed it. Of course, this is the More Joel Hansen channel, where we feature, well, more Joel Hansen. We got travel, we got food, we got all the above. So if you like that stuff, lifestyle, fitness, make sure to subscribe. We also have the original Joel Hansen channel, which features crazy eating endeavors like buffets, food challenges, eating challenges, spicy challenges. We have the Joel Hansen Raw channel as well, which features the uncut version of the raw versions of those challenges. So you really get to hear what goes on, the thoughts, the behind the scenes. So there's no shortage to be had. But thank you so much for subscribing, for your support, and click one of these videos right here, guys. I've got them just for you, and I know you're gonna love them. So with that, thank you so much, and I'll see you in a moment when you click this video.